Alright, so, talking about disappointing, what was your favorite part of Comic-Con this year?
Assassin's Creed. You can walk through the Assassin's Creed demo by the creative director of Assassin's Creed.
That was
the
pretty
coolest
awesome
thing, especially when him being like, yeah, these guys are fucking hard. When he was like...
When he was like, yeah, you're gonna get your ass kicked in this game.
Talking like a normal dude, not like a PR dude.
No, you're straight up like, don't fuck with these guys. Get the hell out.
You guys said it earlier, they have always been really good to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
Ubisoft?
Assassin's Creed guys, yeah, they're
always very nice. They're always, no, I told him, I was like, you walked us through the pirate ship last year. He's like, yeah, that thing was a mess, man. I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, well, you sounded like you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, that was cool.
Second best part about that day, though, like when Stacy cosplayer, she was ridiculous. Oh
yeah.
man, she was sitting there when you were pretty much going through your thing, and I had seen her when we like first got to the convention center, and immediately I was like, "There's Gwen Stacy. I see her again. Oh my god."
I cannot wait for people to see this video. I'm Brandon running Assassin's Creed.
Cubby's commentary is the greatest thing I heard. Like, that was so good. And can he make it?
I wish I could do a Howard
Barely.
Cosell voice.
I thought that's what you were doing, was a Howard Cosell.
I don't really. I don't know.
You were pretty good.
It was perfect for the moment.
It was. It was good.
Brandon did his best to make everybody laugh.
I guess my favorite part was the confidence I had going up the top, and then my least favorite part was eating shit immediately because I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing. I probably should have paid better attention next year. I was wondering all year, like, oh man, they did a pirate ship. What are they gonna do this year? And it's like, oh, obstacle course. Like, shit, what are you guys gonna do next year?
Yeah. I thought that last year with the pirate ship, like, why are you not that?
Like, you can't go back to a booth.
No. That was kind of lame. I'd have to say my favorite was interviewing Matt Kinn, which we had done last year. I didn't. But I didn't really read his stuff until Unity from Valiant. And I think he's knocking it out of the park. His intro to that team, I tell everybody they're probably sick of it. I love what he did. It's amazing. If you haven't read it, please go read it. But they spent a lot of time and money promoting that, and he killed it right away.
Really?
Literally right away. It's hilarious, and it's perfect because then they bring in the ragtag team to replace him.
I thought
it was great. He was great to interview, so I really.
Oh, he's a real nice guy.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
Everyone at Valiant's awesome.
Yeah, thank you, Hunter.
Thank you, Hunter. You won't watch this, but thank you.
I really also enjoyed you guys dressing up. I think we've sort of mocked cosplay in the past, and seeing you guys dress up, I think that was great. You guys were great with everybody that wanted to take your picture.
I do know that I was the hottest Tina that day because everyone kept looking at me. So that was really sweet. Everyone looked at me.
I really have to say, I was so uncomfortable with the idea of everything. And walking to the convention center, I was still very uncomfortable in a dress. But it's like, once I got in, like, I forgot about everything until I saw myself in the bathroom mirror when I was changing. And I'm like, oh, dude, you're walking around with like a fucking muumuu on, like a short skirt muumuu.
Well, it was funny.
If you were fat, you could have been Homer Simpson.
A little bit longer.
I ran into another kid that was dressed up just like you, but he
didn't have the dress. I was like, you went half-ass on this.
Yeah, he had shorts and a t-shirt.
He gender-bended.
He said, he was like, I thought about the dress. Well, you should have just gone for it. I really I almost might rip that kid off next year and do underwear Walter White, because that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with that guy. Literally in his tidy whities.
Well, I like when we were walking out of the hotel, I'm in this short dress, and I walk out and there's a dude in a short dress, and he looked like just as miserable as I was, and I'm like, right here, buddy.
And he was like a princess or something.
I was like, where'd you get the leggings? He's like, I got a hookup.
he was a lot less happy than
Oh yeah, he looked bummed.
I wanted my favorite cosplay for sure was not. Okay, I'll reword this. My favorite cosplay that wasn't a woman was Starman, I believe 8 from the Jeff Johns JSA run.
Oh, that was awesome.
Pretty awesome.
I missed
you didn't
that
even see him. Yeah, you walked by him. You didn't even see
No,
the guy. The guy had his head down. Like he didn't have the whole, but he had a star suit.
No, I saw the suit. I didn't see the head.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I love that character
I would
so
rip
much.
that off so
And the
hard.
other one you found, Cubby, was the 2 kids.
Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon? Yeah.
Rocket was perfect. That was like...
They had to be like 10. Under 10.
Under 10.
It was funny because when that kid moved, you're right. When I turned and saw
at first,
Rocket
I was like,
move, I was like...
That's Rocket Raccoon.
Marvel has this kid just hang out.
I was scared for a second just because I'm like, that's a walking
That's a
Raccoon.
wild animal about to maul me at Comic-Con. No, those are really good. The Apocalypse looked pretty good too. I mean, I know that was like from a booth that they were like promoting that.
At a booth.
Yeah.
Like, I was a little confused. I don't know.
It was from that booth. He had like a thing.
Okay.
But it was a very good costume.
The Game of Thrones that you guys interviewed, I like that.
They were good too.
Red Viper.
Bloody-eyed Oberyn though today was
that.
rough to watch. I'm like, go stop.
At least he had teeth.
Yeah, right.
That would have been messed up.
Yeah, can you imagine if he went to Comic-Con this year?
He did.
Oh my God, really?
He was. Yeah.
He
Oh, I totally missed that.
didn't get mauled by everyone with like being
Dude,
sad.
you guys don't follow any Game of Thrones things on
I follow
Instagram or
you.
anything?
No.
I follow you and you tell me.
Oh. Yeah, no.
You're our Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh my God, if I saw him, I would have hugged him.
Yeah.
Like, I miss
Pretty sure a lot of
if I saw him and Ryan Hurst walking towards me together, I'd probably break down.
Most of the cast
Right.
was at San Diego.
Oh.
I think Daenerys.
Oh, did you just show him Arya?
In Last of Us?
No, walking around.
Oh.
You showed me
Yeah,
early
she
on.
literally put on a Spider-Man mask.
Oh, did I?
Oh, you didn't see that?
Yeah, no, the girl that plays Arya was walking around.
Normal clothes.
She put up after the convention before it was closed, obviously, but she was wearing normal clothes and she had a Spider-Man mask on, and that's what she was walking around with.
That's awesome.
And stuff. Yes. So yeah, that's pretty
I'm like,
sweet.
every year someone does it. I guess Adam Savage had an alien costume, but I didn't see it.
This year?
Yeah, he spent 10 years working on it, like for it to be perfect. And the way I guess he walked around is he had the alien latched onto his face, and you could see through that. I'm like, that's pretty goddamn cool.
That's another thing I really enjoy because I usually don't partake. Alien Isolation demo.
Yes.
That was
so cool to play and creepy as all get out.
Terrifying.
That was absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
I don't know what the deal is with knowing you have no weapon and having to crawl around the dark, but it was like, oh my God, I'm a goner.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I remember asking him, and he's like, no, you just don't have a weapon in this demo. You have a weapon in the game. Like, God damn.
It was beautiful. This is the next gen graphics and all that. Sorry,
yeah.
Cubby, the current gen graphics and all that.
I've been
same
saying
with-
next gen all week.
Same with Assassin's Creed. Same with
Assassin's Creed looks great.
what else do we see? Like any video games right now just look incredibly amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for what Assassin's Creed is not going to only bring to like the good looks of the graphics, but like you're not going to get an Isolation because Isolation's all about the alien and you. But with Assassin's Creed, the fact that there was like 3,000 people on the street that you're walking through, and all of them are individually like doing their own thing,
and everyone reacts to what you were doing.
Everything reacts to what's going on within the world. Like it's nuts to me. That's nuts that happens.
The other thing that you brought up that I thought was really cool is like you've never played any of the games, right, Jim?
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, they have like missions where you have to like eavesdrop, or you have to follow somebody without being caught or like being spotted or whatever. And when you play the game, when that happens, it's like, oh, you got caught, you have to start over, and it like brings you back to the last checkpoint or whatever. He said this one, it will be like if you have to go in and do something, if they catch you, now the whole scenario changes to you getting caught in an eavesdrop, and you have to like run away and start over, or just go in and do what you gotta do, which I think is just awesome because that really gives you like a way to play the game. And friggin', I like the way they presented it too. The guy playing the game, he's like, check this out, magic button, stealth mode. I was like, oh yes, they have a.
You haven't got that since like the first Assassin's Creed. Like
Yeah.
they took that out of the ability to go into like a slower mode,
Yeah.
of, like walking and stuff like
Yep.
that. Of actual like, you'd have to do the stealth kind of freehand.
Like you'd have to, yeah, you'd
and
have
that was
to like
really weird
walk
and hard
into other
sometimes.
people and do stuff.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Now it's No, it's gonna be cool.
And for the whole time he was talking, I was like, don't forget to ask what's going to be happening out of the Animus in the game. Like, don't forget to ask.
We didn't even get to
And
that.
then he built everything up the whole time we're playing, and then I was like going down for the course. I'm like, oh, I forgot.
I asked him about any current gen or last generation games,
Getting
and
moved
he didn't.
up?
He didn't. No, not moved up, but he didn't say anything about anything. He didn't have any news from it, but they did say that they didn't want. They could not give people with Unity on Xbox 360 or
Yeah.
PlayStation 3,
'Cause,
and that it's just not going to be the same game. It's not gonna be worth it to make it for people to not be able to
Makes
play it.
sense. Well,
So,
yeah.
which is awesome. The fact that they're doing another game is pretty sweet, but I want to know what it is.
Well, that was the same deal with Arkham Knight coming out. Is that the reason they have to do next gen is because you're going to be able to go into buildings and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a really cool thing with Assassin's Creed. I don't know.
The other thing, going back to Alien, I loved the intro, how they made it look just like the old.
Yeah, I was like, is this not? I'm like, is this not like?
And we already talked about them having the cast and all that from the original.
Yeah.
Going back and doing stuff, but it was just like, oh my god, this is totally.
Now, are you on? What ship are you on?
You're on. I don't remember the name of the ship.
Nostromo.
Yeah, you're on their ship. Because,
Really?
Remember,
Yeah.
Ripley gets jettisoned
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
So she's frozen in space when she gets picked up. So you're on their ship.
Really?
Yeah, you go back to their ship and try to find your mom on that ship.
Jesus.
You don't realize that she's
gone.
Yeah.
I wonder if like that's what happens right before you die.
in the beginning, you kind of like get thrown around a little bit. So
No.
I wonder if
The daughter lives. Remember? In the second one, when she wakes up and it's the future.
it's been 50
Well, they
years.
just-
But they say that she's
100
old. No,
years
yeah. But she lived to an older age,
Yeah.
so maybe she doesn't die in the
Oh,
beginning.
we'll see what happens. It's a fucking video game.
Yeah.
Could have been a different daughter. Who knows?
That was all really awesome stuff.
And let's be honest, Paul Reiser can't be trusted. I mean,
No,
he sort of lied to her the whole time.
dick.
Yeah, pretty much the entire
time. Is he gonna be in the game? That'd be terrible.
No,
Oh yeah, because he's like.
no, he wasn't in that.
Aliens.
Yeah, he wasn't in that
Yeah.
part.
And he died. Thankfully.
What a dick.
Well, that would be funny to see, like a very young Paul Reiser character
Like,
approach.
If
Miss
they just,
Ripley
they
and be like,
just.
hey, what do you want to? You want to go see your mom?
Every time I rewatch Aliens, all I think of is like, man, I used to watch a lot of Mad About You.
You're like, oh man, I know him.
Different character. Weird.
Yeah.
Game over, man.
Well, since you guys said those were your favorite parts of Comic-Con, my favorite part was the duck confit fries.
You just
And then-
said your favorite parts.
But you guys, like, I was agreeing with you guys.
No.
Dude, you said your.
We said ours. Actually, Jim didn't even say his.
No, Jim said
You
his.
said Matt Kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I said mine. You said yours. Jim said his. And then we started talking. And now you're throwing out another favorite part.
Well, I really like those fries. Those were really good fries.
Yeah, those are really good.
See, nerds, this is what happens when you get old. Forget.
Not that old.
Or you hit your head on the.
My hair is
Assassin's
just
Creed.
fucking.
Yeah.
Great
I hit my
course.
elbow.
it's 'cause
I hit
he-
my elbow.
He scraped his elbow. That's
I
why.
did.
That's
Look
why
at
he
that. Look at that
forgot.
scrape,
little
you guys.
girl.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's pain. That's like, oh, look.
Brandon didn't want a band-aid on it because we didn't
I
have
have never
any
seen-
Band-Aids.
I hurt myself, but I kept going. Didn't
I've
stop
never
me.
seen any of the assassins
No, you fell
get up
dead.
from their parkour and be like, ow! I scraped my
I didn't say ow. I was like, it was like badass. Like, look, guys, I got a injury from that physical challenge I just did
On camera,
that
on camera.
none of you wanted to do. I feel like Patrick still would have like dominated that course,
A little tall for some of those things.
right?
Yeah.
He just
Like
walked
that
across.
rope.
Yeah, that rip. He just rips out of the
Bro,
top.
it's like, what the hell is this?
I really should have hung out more to watch. I feel like I probably did the worst all week. That's really embarrassing. Like
would
everyone
agree with
else, a couple people couldn't do the monkey bars, but I fell at the part that every person who tried it did correctly. Whatever, man.
Including Kevin from.
Kevin, he's
from
a Boy
Upbeat.
Scout and he's Asian.
I
Like
don't
he's
care.
got two things up on
I
me.
don't care. He still beat you. And he's like 9.
The actual kid who did it was like
I don't care. Kevin's 9.
20. Just because he's dressed as that doesn't mean yes,
anything.
it does.
He had
the
more.
actual physical person
not
who
only
did it.
not only did he fall in the very beginning, he carried momentum through the monkey bars. And
I had momentum through the monkey bar.
Not at the end.
I don't know what that.
Not at the end.
I don't know
totally
what happened.
sucked.
I don't know what happened at the end.
He carried
but I
himself
was like,
the whole way
damn
through, and then he even did the rope swing perfectly.
I don't know how I messed up the rope swing either.
You messed up everything.
No, he fell from the tower pretty good. I mean,
I did that. Well, watching that, like the way you filmed it, I see my face go like, and then I see me like swim my arms through the air as if like I'm gonna like catch
look, Bob, I can
the
fly.
wind. Like it was just weird. What I regret not doing is looking down with the camera so everyone could see like the drop. But it's like I just was like, if I walk backwards from this at all, one, I'm not gonna live it down, and you guys will never like believe me that I was just filming that.
You know what?
And two, I was gonna get
really funny. Is that if anyone watches all these videos before the actual thing goes up, they're already pretty much gonna know what Brandon did.
Yeah.
The entire way through, because this has been like the 4th time we've gotten to play by play. Of this Assassin's
But I don't
Creed
think I think video is going to do way better than us describing it.
I don't know.
Because
How many times have you gone through? How many times have you gone through? Say something wrong. How many times have you like read the intro to a trailer, and you see the trailer, and you're just like, I shouldn't have read that.
Well, then we'll just make sure that goes up before.
And then we're talking in the past.
Spoiler alert! About 5 minutes ago.
And then all the
Well,
videos
we just don't
make no sense.
We just don't post this until that gets posted. That's fine. We're not gonna
Go back and watch it if you haven't watched it, because we already posted it.
see what we just did there. Whatever. That's like
You know I'm right.
you're not right.
Yeah, I am.
How are you right?
I'm right because it's been 5 times that we hear about.
Yeah, but
I just
we
made
haven't
you wrong,
posted
'cause I'm the
anything.
one that
Yeah,
edits.
exactly. Now you look like an idiot. Way to go, dummy.
I'm in a precarious situation, Cubby. I don't like making you look like an idiot. I like making Brandon look like.
Well, I do that myself.
Dicks
Dicks
Racing.
racing.
Trust. Dicks Racing.
Suspension.